Guys, do you mind making the corner? Hang on a minute, what happens with this guy? What the hell is going on? Why is everyone coming out here to me? What are you guys doing? Oh no, there's some kind of glitch. Everyone's doing the same thing, man. Come on then, another one, let's go. Over here, mate, over it. That's it. There we go, there it is. Oh my god. What a bunch of idiots. This game, man, I swear. Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here today and another episode of my MotoGP 20 career mode. And today we are here for the third from last race of the season for the Australian Grand Prix at Phillip Island, one of my favourite tracks on the calendar, and I cannot wait to get started. But guys, if you have missed the last episode for the Japanese Grand Prix at Motegi, go watch it guys. It was a championship crucial episode and you'll see why in a minute. So go check out the episode guys if you haven't seen it, because there's a lot of things that happen in there and absolutely key to the championship. But let's jump into today's episode and let's see exactly what the scenario is. So we are ready to jump into the Australian Grand Prix, but first and foremost it's worth noting, for the first time since I believe, I want to say around Jerez, round 3 or round 4, maybe at USA, possibly, I can't exactly remember when it was, but for the first time since round 3 or 4, we enter a race not leading the World Championship. Marquez overtook us in the last race weekend as we ran out of fuel and we couldn't cross the line. So yeah, it was a real shame. We didn't make it. We threw away some decent points in Japan. It wasn't a great race, but we still threw away some decent points, and we've got it all to do. 3 races remain: Australia, Malaysia, Valencia, and we need to get some points to get back into the World Championship fight. It is now officially mathematically a 2-horse race for the championship between myself and Marquez. So we're going to see how this goes. Guys, if you guys enjoy the video, drop a like, and also if you're new to the channel guys, subscribe for more weekly MotoGP content. And without further ado, let's jump straight into the Australian Grand Prix weekend. Well, it doesn't look like good news, as we're at the bottom and we are slowest after practice. I could tell the AI had good pace around here, but damn, they're really quick. Obviously we'll have a better race pace on Sunday when it comes to the race. We always tend to perform there, but the question is, can we survive qualifying? Do we have enough pace to go through? I'm not really confident. I kind of got the maximum out of the bike in practice, so this isn't a good sign, and we're probably going to be knocked out in Q1 at this rate. So let's try our best, but I'm not feeling too confident. Oh, wow. Great start. Really good start. Let's go again. Let's just take an easy lap. Let the tyres recover. Oh my god. I could do this corner no issues in practice. Suddenly in qualifying I'm just crashing all the time now. Oh my god. Guys, do you mind making the corner? Hang on a minute, what happens with this guy? What the hell is going on? Why is everyone coming out here to me? What are you guys doing? Oh no, there's some kind of glitch. Everyone's doing the same thing, man. Come on then, another one, let's go. Over here, mate, over it. That's it. There we go, there it is. Oh my god. What a bunch of idiots. This game, man, I swear. I'm way off the pace, absolutely miles away. We haven't got enough fuel for another lap, so this will be our last one on our first run. It's a 27.3 and only good enough for P8. Let's go back to the pits and get some fresh tyres on and go for one final run. That was a cleaner lap, but still absolutely just miles off the pace. 27.1. We only P11. Let's keep pushing. See what we can do pace-wise. I think I can get into the 26s, but I've got to hook it all up. Right, last lap out the final corner, up to the line. What's it going to be? There we go, 26.9. That's all I've got in the tank. And we're going to be third from last on the grid. So it's a shame. I love this track, but the AI are very fast around here, which is fair enough. So we haven't done many upgrades this season either. So to be expected, but I'm hoping the race pace will be better. And there it is, confirmation of Alicia Spargro, our teammate, of course, on the Works Aprilia going through into Q2. Looks like Ian O'Neill is down in 9th place, so he's had a pretty poor quali, and we are down in P11. We've got Alex Marquez behind us, along with Lequona. So there you go, there's a lot. And to be fair, I think both of these guys had a crash, because if they set normal lap times, I think we'd be at the back. But either way, there you go, there it is. Now let's get into the race, and let's see if we can try and salvage something out of this race. Well, Marquez has done it again. It's pole position for him here today. And he could actually, I wouldn't say win the championship because it's not going to happen, but he could really put the nail on the coffin this race. If he wins and I don't score any points, it could be an absolute disaster for us here today. There is Fabio Quartararo in P2, and there is Brad Binder down in 18th place. We're going to get ready for the start of this race here today. I am tempted to run a double soft and try and be aggressive here today. You know, we did it in Aragon when we was up against it, and it worked out okay. We had to manage the tyres a little bit towards the end, but I think I'm going to try and go for it. So, soft. Fuel-wise, we'll run a little bit more just to make sure we don't run out this time. So, 1.5, but this time I'll keep a better eye on it. And yeah, we're going to jump into the race, and we need a miracle. It's as simple as that. Let's hope it happens. It's time for the Australian Grand Prix. Right, here we go then. Building up the revs to the 5 red lights. And away we go, and it's a good reaction time to the lights going out. Good start from us, actually. The soft tyre as well, helping us out huge in terms of getting that rear grip. And we make a brilliant start as we go into turn 1. We're going to try and go around the outside of Taka Nakagami here. Yellow flag behind. Paul Espargaro goes down. We're going to go around the outside of turn 2 into the southern loop. Is that even possible? We're very wide, almost clipping the grass. We have to take it easy through there. We're now back down to P17. Now down the hill towards Stoner Corner. Easy, come on, feed it through. On the brakes into the hairpin, we're quite late. Easy does it. Everyone's just fighting all over the place. There's contact to our left as Bagnaia goes down. Trying to look for a move on Zarco here as we go down the inside. And I believe that's one of the Tech 3s going up the inside instead. But we do make the move. And there we go, Oliveira into the top 10 on a Tech 3. That is a great start from him. We're up to P12. Good start from us. We're going to get on the inside of Danilo Petrucci here. Wow, look at that grip on the Ducati. We just can't do that. We haven't got that kind of rotation. Alex Marquez goes down as we go into the hairpin. Oof, this is close. On the inside of Petrucci here. I'm trying to look for the move, but he's got a lot more downforce and grip on that Ducati through the corners. You can see how much we struggle and how important R&D really is in this game now. You can really notice it towards the end of the season. I'm lacking performance. Here we go, onto the pit straight then. Lap 1 draws to a close, and we've made our way up to 12th place into the points. Marquez, though, still leads, so that's crucial in terms of the championship. Marquez still leading. I was hoping someone would have got past to at least reduce the amount of points he'll gain on us here today. But let's see if we can make some progress here. Let's see what our pace is like on the soft tyres, and if we can switch them on. Lequona's going to go on the inside there, make a move as Zarco goes down behind. Oh, that's close, almost went onto the grass there. Just struggling for downfall, simple as that. Every single bike has better turning than me. We're going to go down the inside of Lequona here into the hairpin. Very tidy move. I'm quite good into there on the brakes as well. And we're back up to 12th place. Let's see if we can get past Petrox here. I'm quite good through this section. Got a good pace, good momentum. Good exit there. Could have been a bit better. Let's go for the flick over. Let's see if I can use the speed on the crossover to get past the Works Ducati. Whoa, we have to check up there a little bit. Having a look on the inside, but Petrucci covers it off. And for now, we remain in P12. I mean, what the hell was that? Jeez Louise, mate. Lequona with a massive hit. Also, Oliveira's running in the top 10. So the Tech 3 KTM seems to be quick. They seem to have upgraded their bike quite nicely this season, and they seem to be faster than the Works KTM team. We're going to go around the outside here and slice across Lequona to hold on to P12. Looks like we've kind of maxed out in terms of our pace this race, unless I can find something else. Looks like this is the highest we're going to be. And actually, Lequona goes down right behind us. No idea what happened there, but He stacked it, so we've now got a bit of breathing room behind. Marquez has pulled the pin out front. He's so far ahead. He's really pulling away. He's not messing around here today. He's on a mission, and he's showing why he's the world champion that he is. He's so much quicker now than everybody else. He's completely out front by himself. He's like 3 seconds clear already after 4 laps or 5 laps now. I'm just about hanging on to these guys. I've actually pulled away from the guys behind a little bit. We've caught back up to these guys now. And my pace isn't great, but their pace has dropped off a bit, so it's brought me back into play a little bit. So let's see what we can do here. And soft tyres are holding on quite well at the minute, so this is okay. I'm here for this. Let's see if we can try and hang on, maybe even look for a couple moves. I'm very good in the mid part of the lap, so at sector 2, start at sector 3, I'm pretty good, so I need to use that to kind of compensate for my issues and, you know, lack of bike performance elsewhere as we make an absolute mess of turn 1. Oliveira's now been passed by the guys in front of us. Seems like now he's starting to struggle for pace a little bit, and I'm starting to close him in now. I think we may be able to get a P11 in this race if we can hold on to the tyres. Made an absolute mess of that final corner. I could be in trouble here. The bike behind, I think it's John Mir. Could be looking for the move because I struggle so much in sector 1, especially through the southern loop, turn 2. This corner is just impossible for me. Like, I can do it fine, but the AI seem to be so much more quicker. They can brake later, turn faster, accelerate earlier. I can really notice the issues with the bike. My pace isn't terrible, to be fair, but the AI have just picked theirs up quite a lot in the last couple laps. I'm running in the high 27s, considering I qualified in with a 26 high. I'm more or less where I should be, but I'm not going to mess this up. I'll just give away the position. Mir looking for the position. We just about hold on. I'm keeping him at bay for now, but I don't know how much longer I will be able to. I'm saving the extra fuel I've got to deploy at the end of the race. Quartararo, 26.1. He's done back-to-back-to-back consecutive fastest laps. Marquez still has a massive lead though. You can see the left side of my rear tyre is starting to go now. At the minute, we're struggling on the rear. The left side is really getting hot. There is a massive battle going on a bit further ahead, and Oliveira's managed to reconnect to the train of bikes that was there originally. They've lost a lot of time over the last 2 laps, and they've kind of fallen back quite a lot. I've now got Alex Marquez behind me for company. He's making a recovery, as he always does in the race, where his qualifying pace is terrible, but his race pace is the same as his brother's. So naturally he'll fight his way through, but at the minute, I'm just trying to hold on. Mir's just overtaken him, to be fair, so if they can keep battling, that would be great. Marquez is so far ahead. Quartararo keeps setting fastest lap after fastest lap after fastest lap. That's like 4 in a row for him now, but you can see my left rear, the inside left face is on the last bits now. I'm really struggling. Marquez lurking. He's going to probably get me here, to be fair, because turn 1 I'm okay, but turn 2 I'm terrible compared to the AI. Turn 2 is the AI's most overpowered corner on the track. I've just got to try and keep it low and cover the inside as best as I can. And Marquez goes down. Again, I don't know what it is with the AI around here, but they just go down with no contact. Right then, last lap, I'm using my power mode 2 now. We're going to burn up the extra fuel. Obviously, I'll keep an eye on it to not run out like the last race. I don't want to be doing that again. We've fought our way to P12 and we've fought to hold on to it, so I want to stay here if I can. Mir looking for the overtake behind us. I'm going to have to try and feather the gas a little bit, but cover the inside at all times. There we go. Just keeping him behind, placing our bike in the right place at the right time. I think we'll be okay. Here we go then, over Lukey Heights. Just taking it very easy now. Fuel looks good, so we should be okay to finish this on power mode 2. Easy does it through the hairpin now, really struggling on that left rear, especially the inside part of the left side, which is now these corners here. Marquez wins it though. Worst case scenario, and he's going to pull away even more, and that could be the nail in the coffin, to be honest. We only got P12 today. That could be the championship over. Quartararo does get the fastest lap and pushes him to the finish, but it's not enough, and we come home for P12, and that is the championship over. I really think so. You can see the frustration on my rider. I think he knows. In the end, actually, Quartararo finished 3/10 behind Marquez. One more lap and he would have won that, because he was like 3 seconds behind at one point. But the satellite Yamahas having a fantastic day at the office here today and showing great pace. Dovi got 3rd, ahead of Morbidelli, Rins, Viñales, Crutchlow, Miller, Petrucci, and then Valentino Rossi rounds off the top 10. Oliveira in the NP11, great result for him on the Tech 3, and overall the Tech 3 showing great pace all weekend long. Then we've got myself, Mir, Binder, and Bagnaia with a Spargo missing out on the points, who actually picked up the fastest lap on the last lap there. And then we've got Iannone, Nakagami, Rabat, Marquez, Ilaquona, and Jan Zarco. And finally, Paul Espargaro. We then move into the Riders' Championship, and the gap is 31 points with 2 races to go. We need to win the next race and hope for a miracle, really. It's as simple as that. Dovi now up to 3rd place, but we need Marquez to crash in some race or something because we need a miracle now. The reality of the Aprilia is now settling in, and we don't have the bike for the championship, which is, what I wanted at the start of the season, to be honest with you. But when you get so close, you kind of fancy it. But yeah, that's the reality. In terms of team championship, though, we're now down to 5th place as Petronas Yamaha pull away even more. And I think we're going to be finishing here unless an absolute disaster happens. And finally, the constructors, we are in 2nd place, but Ducati only 5 points behind, and also Yamaha 5 points behind as well. So we could be giving up 2nd place very soon if we don't hold on to it. But guys, that is going to be it from me here today at the Australian Grand Prix, a race that ultimately may have to find the championship, and not much I could have done really. I didn't really ride badly all weekend, just didn't have the pace, simple as that. So it is what it is. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you could smash the like button, I'd appreciate it, and also subscribe if you are new, guys, for weekly MotoGP and F1 content on the channel. Also click the bell icon to be notified when new content does go live, and finally check out the 2 videos on your screen if you have missed them. But that is it from me here today at Philip Arnand, and I will see you all next time.